Sometimes I feel like it's just important to do lots of things when you're learning a language, instead of doing a lot of thinking. Good morning, everyone. It is currently Monday, August 14th, about 7:43 a.m. as of right now. And today is a little bit of a different day than usual, and this week is actually a little bit different than usual in a couple of different ways. So let's start with today. Today's different for two reasons. Number one, I am driving my sister this morning to my aunt's house, so that's going to be different. And I'm driving her back as well, so I'm going to hang out at my aunt's house for the first chunk of the day. After that, I have to drive to a different chunk of the city, and I'm meeting up with a friend. Actually, you guys saw me talking to him. I'm going to clip it in right here. Can we do like 11:30 instead of in the morning? I just have to drive my sister somewhere in the morning. Oh my goodness, that is the funniest thing that's happened today. That is amazing. So this is a friend that I actually used to work with, and he lives in essentially across Canada in Ontario, so other side of Canada. So we're gonna catch up, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. I haven't seen the guy in very, very, very long time, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And then obviously the normal students and work and all that stuff as well is happening today. Let's start things off with the following expression. And if you speak English, or if you've been learning English, you've definitely been taught this expression, and yet you've probably never heard anyone use it before. And that expression is, it is raining cats and dogs. In my city, it's currently raining, actually. And that's what gave me the idea to talk about this. And basically what it means is that it's raining a lot. And I don't actually know exactly the origins of the expression per se, but man, like, it's so weird to me because I've never in my life heard someone use it, unless they're just like joking around and using it because they know that no one actually says, "Oh, it's raining cats and dogs outside." That was the weirdest voice I've ever done. Okay, I'm gonna end this audio. I'm very embarrassed. Yes, so my groups, did you say 3 or 3? Okay, got it, okay. I was like, no, they're not free, but... So for groups, yes, so 4 groups, typically I do groups of 3 is typically what I would normally do at the most. I'm happy to do groups of 2 as well. So basically, if I'm going to make a group, I just need to make sure that their level would match anyone that I could group them with that I currently have. If not, then I could do a group with just the 2 of them if you'd like. En fait, je ne te vois pas.
Oui.
Ouais, exigeant.
Exigeant.
Ah, don't pronounce the N. Wait, don't pronounce the N.
Exigeant.
Don't pronounce the N. Exigeant. So marcher can mean to...
How it works?
Ouais, donc marcher c'est to walk, but it's also to work, like as in, how does something work? How does it function? Donc ça marche comment? Whatever I asked you? What did I ask you? What a crazy busy day. Barely had any chance to take my camera out and record anything. But it is currently just before 8 p.m., 7:46 p.m. right now. I just finished my last lessons of the day, which is good. And in an attempt to actually say something useful in this video and help you guys out with something, I'll talk about this. Sometimes I feel like it's just important to do lots of things when you're learning a language, instead of doing a lot of thinking. I think sometimes we do, when we're trying to study a language, sometimes we sit there and we strategize too much. And actually, that's ironic that I said that, because I just realized that yesterday I said that some people don't strategize enough. I feel like a lot of people, they don't learn languages strategically enough. And it's something I might start talking a little bit more about, because it's something I think a lot about, and I think a lot of people don't focus on that a ton. So, but it's interesting, you do get both ends of the spectrum. Sometimes people don't strategize enough, sometimes people strategize too much. And what happens is that if you strategize too much, what happens is that you don't actually take enough action steps. You know, lessons, studying, learning vocabulary, language exchanges, etc. You don't take enough action steps to actually make any progress in your language. You sit there thinking about it all day, and then 3 years go by and you're like, oh, I barely improved, right? And then sometimes people don't strategize enough at all, and they just do, but they're not paying attention to what kind of steps they're taking, which then means maybe you're doing a lot of stuff but not really making the progress that you would like to see, right? So you need to have a balance. I think you need to have a good strategy but also a good amount of action. It's really, really key. And I think that when I look at a lot of my students, I think when I'm processing this right now, I think that the majority of them, right, the ones that do best are the ones that balance strategy and the work. I think those are obviously some of the ones that obviously do best, right? But what's interesting now that I'm really thinking about this, overall, I think the strategy is actually a little bit overrated. I have a lot of students that just outwork my other students that just study more, take more classes, or do more language exchanges, listen to me more music, and a lot of things they're doing might not be strategically the best idea, like they might be an okay idea, but they're just doing more than everyone else, which means that they learn faster and they get there faster than maybe some other students, some other people. And I think the other thing to look at as well is just your natural talent as well. I think your talent and your natural ability to learn languages is... Anyway, we will wrap things up there. I'm gonna go home now, and I gotta eat. I'm really, really hungry. Really need to eat and edit the vlog. Got some other stuff to do, but yeah, hope you have a good day. Chat soon. Bye.